Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel again. Keith here from Come On The Hoops. If this is your first time coming across the channel, if you could press that like and subscribe button below, it would be really appreciated. But pushing for that 17,000, so every little helps would be sound. Folks, we're going to talk about 3 players on the channel tonight. At the moment, it doesn't look like there's any departures from the club. Kawabashi's linked with a move to Japan. Kuhn is linked with a move back home to the K-League. There's been no talk of Mikey Johnson. There's been no pre-contract for David Turnbull for another club. No pre-contract for Rockavata for another club. So it's all up in the air. 70 million in the bank while Dermot Desmond enjoys playing golf with DJ Kelly in Barbados. And there's been no ambition for the club so far to strengthen the squad in this window. Could be last-minute job, loan. It's not a credit union. At the end of the day, we should be going out there and getting a bit of quality. Spend at least 12 million in this transfer window. So I'm going to talk about 3 players, what I know of them so far, a verdict of getting them in the door, and let's be realistic. So the first one is a German winger, which his name is Nicolas Kuhn. Now, Nicolas Gerrit Kuhn plays in the Austrian Bundesliga for Rapid Vienna. He's played 23 times this season, 5 goals under his belt and 7 assists. Reports since last Friday that Celtic have been eyeing a move up for this winger. He's 2 years left in his contract. He was purchased for £500,000 as well. So is it a case that we're actually going to get this guy? Now, latest talk on the street that their sporting directors came out and said there's been no official interest from any club for the German winger. Now, he plays on the right wing. Preferably, he likes to play on the left as well. Tries to cut in and switch around the wings. But look, I hope we get this guy over the line. I know we have Lewis Palmer, we have Lee Alabada, but we got to plan to have a bit of quality in as well, because at the end of the day, he's a little bit of European experience in there. He's done all right. He's never going to be capped for Germany unless he takes the next step. And trying to get into that German squad, especially for the Euros, it's going to be quite slim. So, especially when you're playing in the Austrian Bundesliga as well. No disrespect to the league, it's not that competitive compared to the main Bundesliga. So I'll keep an eye on this guy over the next couple of days. If anything pops up more, I will talk about more on the channel, to be honest with you. The next one, a guy that we know quite well, who used to play for BODO GLIMT, scored against Celtic. His name is Ola Solbakken. Norwegian international, 6'1", been capped for Norway 11 times, signed 18 months ago from BODO GLIMT to AS Roma, which he shred AS Roma apart a couple of months before that in the Europa League. Jose Mourinho's not a fan of him. It looks like he's not getting the games. He's only featured once in Serie A this season, and he's been on loan to Olympiacos. Is it a case that Celtic are going to go in and get this guy? He was purchased for 3.5 million. If we can get this guy for at least 2.5 million, I would be delighted. I know what type of player he is. I seen him play against us at Celtic Park, and he's a unit. He's an absolute unit. Caused us damage that night, even in the Arctic Circle. In the away leg, he caused us damage in the Europa Conference League. So let's see how this gets on. I'd rather him over the German winger. At the end of the day, he can play up front as well. We can stick him up there. So he's right-footed, but he preferably plays on the left. So that's what I know of him. The next one is Joe Gelhardt. Now, Joe Gelhardt, he plays for Leeds United. He's 21 years of age. His stats are not great. There's been a lot of talk that in the 24 hours that Celtic are interested in this guy. He spent on loan last season at Sunderland, played 18 games for them, scored a handful of goals. And this season, he's only scored 1 goal for Leeds United. I don't rate him. Scouser, been capped for England 21s. He's 21 years of age. He's over 6 foot. I just don't think he's the answer for Celtic. I really don't think he's the answer. I think we should be going out and getting someone that's maybe 6 or 7 million that has a bit of quality behind them. Yeah, he's Premier League experience. He's now playing in the Championship. I just don't feel this is the answer going forward. I feel like we're trying to get these youth players in and try to sell them for like 3 or 4 times the value we got them in, and it's a no for me. It's definitely a no for me. I'm not excited. I'd rather get Rishvosky off Aberdeen or Shankland off Aberdeen that's established in the league. He could come up here and smash it, but at the same time, I'm not buying into this one. Out of 3 of them, I would probably like Solbakken from AS Roma. So that's it from me tonight. There's no other talk about goalkeepers. The Scott McKenna stuff is gone down the drain. Regards to Owen Beck from Liverpool, no acceleration on that. It's just been transfer paper talk. And do subscribe to the channel. I shall speak to you all soon.